We move on to the race for the White House. Governor Mitt Romney with the political wind at his back. There was a report that two members of the governor's family, often seen by his side, that's his wife Ann and his eldest son Tag, have urged a new approach behind the scenes. 28 days until Americans head to the polls. Your voice, your vote. ABC's David Muir with all the new polls out tonight. David.
Diane, good evening from the crucial battleground state of Ohio tonight. Some of the biggest crowds we've seen yet from Mitt Romney since his debate performance. They're lined up for several blocks here, and a new poll that you just spoke of right here in Ohio showing the race tightening. The president's still in the lead here, which is why we're noticing something different from Governor Romney. More personal stories, personal connections with people he's met along the way. More personal, more emotional Mitt Romney on the campaign trail.
So I was happy to put my hand on his shoulder and thank him and express my love to him and ask God to bless him. And he...
Speaking of an old classmate, he saw at a campaign event ailing and in a wheelchair.
I got a call from a friend that he died the next day after that visit. It's rare that you get the chance to tell someone how much you love them. And so I met with David.
Romney offering the story of a boy he counseled losing his battle with leukemia and stopping the motorcade as children waved on. The image landing right where the campaign wanted, on the front page. A report by Politico suggesting that this shift is driven by Ann Romney and their son Tag, a key advisor, arguing inside the campaign they should show more of Mitt, more of the dad they know. The campaign said today, nonsense, as they work to build on Romney's momentum from the debate. The Obama campaign trying to remind voters of another character who came up at the debate, Big Bird. Romney saying among the cuts he would make to bring down the deficit, funding to PBS.
Bernie Madoff, Ken Lay, Dennis Kozlowski, criminals, gluttons of greed, and the evil genius who towered over them. One man has the guts to speak his name.
Big Bird, Big Bird, Big Bird.
Sesame Street now asking the Obama campaign not to use the ad, saying they don't endorse candidates. The campaign saying they'll review it. Today, a Big Bird banner over a Romney rally, and singer will.i.am warming up an Ohio crowd tonight with a familiar theme song. And the president again late today talking Sesame on the stump.
Elmo's making a run for the border, and Oscar's hiding out in his trash can. Governor Romney plans to let Wall Street run wild again, but he's going to bring the hammer down on Sesame Street.
The president here in Ohio tonight, the same time as Mitt Romney, underscoring just how crucial this battleground will be. No Republicans won the White House without Diane, as we all know, without Ohio, Diane, and without you too. And we've learned tonight that Governor Romney will be spending 4 days of this week alone right here in Ohio. A suspicion of where I'll be spending some time the next couple of days.
You got a lot of noise behind you tonight, David. Thank you from Ohio tonight on the campaign trail. And David and the rest of the ABC News political team will join George Stephanopoulos and me when the vice presidential contenders face off one-on-one. The candidates debate, moderated by our own award-winning Martha Raddatz, and that's Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 o'clock Central.